Hello and welcome back to another Strong Collector's reaction. Today, Jordan just got in his Daredevil 3-pack from Hasbro Pulse, so we're going to hear his initial thoughts on that. So Jordan, tell us about the 3-pack.
Yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with it. I would say, I'll kind of go in sort of ascending order. So I'll go with least favorite to most favorite and kind of things I like about them all. I would say Bullseye is kind of what I expected. Have you had the Man Thing wave
Yes,
or no?
I've had him. I don't currently, but
So I've had that one, and I do remember liking it. I mean, as far as Bullseye goes, that one seemed pretty definitive of the character. I was also kind of confused by the blue chest thing, but I know it's from a comic and they kind of wanted to do something different. So that really didn't bother me so much. I know a lot of people were pretty upset by them just not doing all black. I really like the throwing hand effect. I've always thought that's cool. He's got the I know everyone's upset too about the gun hands. He's got the hands, but no, as you can see, an empty holster. I don't remember that the other one having this kind of, because it's it clips on, it's all one piece. So it's his belt connected to the holster, connected to his leg strap, which is kind of weird because if you move his leg, it basically unbuckles the whole thing, which is kind of unfortunate. I have to look back. Maybe we can throw up a picture of the
I'll put a
Man
picture
Thing
up
one
here
because I don't remember him having that. I guess it's not huge. You can kind of slide it down, but it's just sort of a strange feature. He's got the knife and the holster on the back, and then he's also got the gripping hands, and then the hand with finger gun thing, which I think kind of works for Bullseye. I know everyone teases the McFarlanes for having those when you have Red Hood, but I think Bullseye, it's kind of a haha, I got you. And then because he has the crazy unmasked head with the Bullseye thing imprinted there. I think that head sculpt's pretty good too. I think this one's good as well. I mean, if you don't have a Bullseye and I don't know what the Man Thing one, if that one's, is that one probably, you think?
I think
know.
it's probably
Not sure where
going
that's at
for,
now.
I would guess, over 30.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate them saying we want to do something a little different. You probably could have just made them all black and wouldn't have mattered, but
yeah,
if you need a Bullseye, this one will do the trick. I think the joints are pretty good. You can get him into some fun. I like doing the crouching, he's throwing his daggers and all that, but he's got that little, I think it's cool they keep the missing tooth detail on his grin.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice. So I don't know. Nothing crazy. He's kind of about what I expected.
Okay.
What I did not expect as much, I was kind of nervous about the Elektra, because Sam was really excited about Elektra. So she's got the two sais, the katana, and the different hands, and then I know you didn't like it so much, but the crazy haired head, which I think is kind of a fun detail. I mean, that's a cool sculpt that they're probably not going to get much use out of, I don't think.
That's true.
You got the double jointed elbows, pinless. It's because they had the white. Yeah.
Does she have the hands that hold the sai through her fist?
Yeah.
Okay.
On
nice.
this hand, she does. It's only on this hand though.
Okay.
So I would have liked to have two hands like that, but I think it's kind of fun to have one sai and one katana holding hand.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think doesn't have that as you can get her in poses that she stays in pretty well. I like this head more than I thought I would. I think they're both pretty cool. I have yet to be able to get this head on though. Okay. So I might need to do some heating because this is the one she comes with on.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Was the alternative head. So
is the neck pretty sturdy? You don't feel like you're gonna pull the neck out? Because I feel like that's kind
No,
of some
I
of these
wouldn't
newer
say
figures,
so.
like when you're pulling the neck, especially with the, what is it, Agony.
Yeah, like the whole like
Right, like
thing's gonna
the
just
ball
pop
joint
out.
is going to like pull out.
I didn't notice that with her
Okay,
so
nice.
much. She seems okay. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I think the head sculpt. You can throw
Mm-hmm.
up a picture. I can take a picture of just this, but it's pretty good. I think it looks like that classic Frank Miller style, which I kind of enjoy that exaggerated
Yeah.
look that he has for her. I know
So that's
you're
what
not.
everybody says is that's like the Frank Miller look. And I Google search Electra Frank Miller. She never looks like that. Like if
There's images, dude. I'll show you.
not on Google, if you find it,
I'll
send it to
I'll,
me and
I'll
I'll
send them
put
to
it
you.
up here.
You can
Yeah.
throw it up.
Yeah, I'll put it on here.
But I mean, I think they'll definitely probably do a red Electra with this
That's what I'm
body. I
hoping.
think this
Yeah.
is much better than the what
The
wave was that?
SPDR. I have the SPDR one up
SPD.
here.
I don't like that one so much. I remember having that one. Kind of fell victim for me to that like
Mm.
flimsy female figure that they just.
Yeah.
And I get it. Maybe
The
that's
foot snapped off of mine as soon as I got her. So
there you go. So this one I think is much improved. I like
good.
it. Sam keeps saying, why does everyone not have toe joints now? That we've got two figures with the Spider-Man and Daredevil, so she's now like everybody needs a toe joint. But which segues us to, I would say, the main event,
Yes.
Daredevil. I'm really happy with this. I know people have been obviously talking about a newer Daredevil when that might come. I know you have your theories on the cell shaded coming down the pipeline, but even so, if that happens, I'm still happy with this one. I think the Renew Your Vows body was a great choice. I love a good toe hinge. I know some people were complaining about the fact that it's like all the same red. I think there's different enough shades. Like I think you can see the DD logo. Some people were saying, "Oh, you can't see it." I think it looks pretty good. I like the head sculpt. I also enjoy the fact that like it's detailed enough where there's more natural like lines and shading instead of having to animate the cell shading. I think it's sculpted enough that works for it. The really cool thing I think are the billy clubs. So what they did, again, you've had the was it Hobgoblin?
Yeah, I've got the
Right.
Hobgoblin one up behind me with Daredevil.
So I love the fact that you can port on the billy club
Yeah.
string. It comes with two of them, which they're pretty flexible. Like they're not super rigid. You can't,
You're not gonna like snap
know,
it.
yeah, you're not going to snap
Good.
it, and it's not like a bendy wire where you can. But even again, we've talked about this. I'm glad they're not bendy wire because
Yeah.
who needs bendy wire?
It's not gonna hold that shape if it was.
Yeah. So I think it's cool. I mean, like I just held them. You can have them with, the classic Daredevil comics that look crazy, and you can kind of customize it.
Can you put
One
them
thing,
together?
yes. Okay, that's what I was
Oh.
going to say. So they made a modification where the old one used to have you can't like port them into each other.
Right. Which I never liked
However,
it that way anyway.
yeah, I didn't either. But they both the string or the cord ports into each
Okay.
hole. So I don't know if you ever had this problem, but I used to where
Oh.
you couldn't ever get the billy clubs to totally go in his pocket.
Right.
But
Evenly.
now
Yeah, that's good.
they both just slide right in. So I think that's pretty because I always hated that because no matter how much it always looked weird. Like he had the one was like this much out
Yeah.
than the other one. So I think that was a cool fix. I didn't even really think like that was a problem with the other Daredevil, but I wasn't even thinking about that when I got this. But I opened it and was like, oh, that's actually really cool. They changed that. So I like that. He just has these gripping hands and then the fist hands, which I think works pretty well. I don't
Yeah.
know if you need an open hand for Daredevil.
Yeah.
I guess you could. But
Yeah.
again, like I said, I'm pretty happy with it. I think he can definitely get into a lot of those dynamic poses. I took some pictures earlier where you can put him up too, where he's doing sort of a,
Like a backflip off
dodging
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
So I think for me, this definitely is my Daredevil now. Well, it has to be, because I think well, no. I still have the Hobgoblin. I'll do a comparison of them later. But as of now, I think this one is much improved.
Nice.
Low-key, I'm hoping they don't just reissue him single right away.
I'm hoping they do.
I know. That would kind of bum me. But I don't know. I'm glad I got it. I liked the Electra. I may try to pawn off Bullseye if I can, because he doesn't really fit my displays. But
just to clarify, the two wires, they don't go together. You can't combine both of those in the same
to make
long
a super
string.
Wire.
Yeah.
To make like a super long one.
Right.
No, they're both just. I mean, one's longer, one's more zigzaggy.
Okay.
So use them for different stuff. The one thing that's a little difficult is porting it in and having him hold it with one hand and have it just go out by itself.
Maintain its shape. Okay.
Which, again, you kind of have to sacrifice the stability for making it mobile.
Sure.
So, overall, though, I'm pretty happy with the 3-pack. I did not expect it when they first announced it. Right. I remember we were both just like, why the new Daredevil? But I like it. I would recommend picking it up, especially if you need a Daredevil. I think Elektra's cool, and if you need a Bullseye, he's there too. So I'm hoping we continue to see this quality of, like, if they're doing 3-packs or the double packs, or I didn't love the box. Box was kind of basic, but not really a box guy. So if you're a box collector, this one is, just kind of what it is. But I don't know. Are people still in-box collectors with these windowless packages?
I don't know.
That would be something. I'd like to hear people comment if they say they're still in-box collectors with windowless packaging. Because
True.
That'd be interesting to me.
Yeah.
But overall, I enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend picking it up if you need and or want these figures. So that is what we got here. Everybody, feel free to comment. Tell us what you think, if you picked these up, if you agree, disagree, and subscribe, please. Leave us reviews. All that stuff helps. And until next time, stay strong.